Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high on President Trump's Inauguration Day. Here to break down what this presidency has meant for the crypto market is MarketBeat guest Joel Peterson with the Crypto Code. Joel, it's so great to have you here today. Thanks for coming on to talk about this.
Hey, happy to be here.
It has been quite a run for really all of cryptocurrency, but especially Bitcoin, really ever since the election. Can you walk us back through kind of what's been happening in this market since Trump was elected?
Some really exciting times have been happening. Of course, when Donald Trump was elected president, we saw crypto markets pump, especially Bitcoin. It was the Trump pump, or whether it was going to happen anyway. Who knows, right? But it has happened. Bitcoin is doing Bitcoin things and it's pumping. Of course, we hit an all-time high today on Inauguration Day. Almost hit 110,000. Who knows where we're going to go from here? But pretty exciting times for Bitcoin and the crypto markets.
It absolutely is. And it's not just Bitcoin. There's meme coins. There's all kinds of things that are hitting a little bit. We're going to get into those in just a minute, but let's focus on Bitcoin to begin with. Walk us through some of the moves of where we were at in Bitcoin, even just, October of 2024.
Bitcoin was hovering, we're in about 60,000 range, and then quickly went up and hit an all-time high of about 108,000. Nice big market pump, then a nice pullback, just this big consolidation. Now we're seeing that pump up again. Will we continue up from there? It's very possible. But it is exciting times. Like I said, Bitcoin is doing Bitcoin things. It'll surprise people when they least expect it.
Yeah, that has been a trend for sure for anybody who's been in the crypto market for a while. Let's talk about why a Trump presidency specifically is impacting the Bitcoin market so much.
For the last 4 years, we've had just these incredibly restrictive things inside the crypto. Almost like an army has been against crypto here in the US. And so it was very surprising this last summer, when President Trump announced that he was speaking at the Bitcoin convention and announced that he's pro-crypto. It's actually really exciting. For the first time, we actually have a really pro-crypto administration coming in. And what are we going to see from that? Well, we'll see. But I do think it's going to be very positive.
Yeah, lots of different people in the crypto market are very excited ahead of this Inauguration Day. And it's doing exactly what they were expecting, and that is just going up. But anybody who's been in crypto trading for a while knows it can come down just as quickly. What should investors know getting into Bitcoin, even as they see it reaching these all-time highs right now?
There's basically buy on red, sell on green. And so where are we at right now? We're very much into the green. A lot of people say, like, when was the time to get into Bitcoin? The time to get into Bitcoin is when it was down at the dumps and people were saying it's a scam and FTX crash and price was down at 15,500. That's the optimal time. Now, if you're going to trade the markets, Bitcoin will probably have some decent moves here. Maybe we're going to hit 120 to 130 in the next 60 days or so. No one can really estimate exactly where we're going to go, but just remember that buy on red, sell on green. So a lot of people, if you are in profits, it's never a bad idea. In fact, it's a great idea to make sure that you're taking profits off the table. And again, it depends on your strategy. Well, maybe you're a long-term hodler and you're just holding for the next 10 years. If you're a trader, you definitely are. You're getting into these areas where you're going to really start considering taking profits as far as that Bitcoin.
Yeah, Joel, do you expect to see a lot of selling happening in the next week or so?
So I do think probably in the next couple of weeks here, I think by end of February, no one can predict the future, but it does look like that we'll probably have a lot of crazy pumps up in that. And hopefully we're going to see altcoins start to also really rocket up, which generally happens when we start to see Bitcoin going up and then having these corrections as well. And we may get an altcoin season that will continue on. We already started to have a taste of that in December of this year, where altcoins really started to rocket up.
Yeah, let's get into the altcoin market a little bit. When you say altcoin, does that also include the meme coin, like the Donald Trump meme coin?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So anything that's not Bitcoin is an altcoin. The altcoin market is very interesting. What's different this time than any other cycle is there are so many more altcoins. So, last cycle we had 10,000 altcoins. Now there's literally millions of altcoins out there. Anyone can create an altcoin. So you have to be really, really careful especially when you look at the total altcoin market cap. It's very diluted now. And so what you're seeing is certain altcoins are the ones that are really going to be running. Not all altcoins are going to go up when we have this altcoin season. In past crypto cycles, when you start to get to tops, that's when you see a lot of the meme coins. These meme coins, they kind of marked a lot of the tops. And so meme meme coins can go pretty crazy right now. Trump coin launched. You're starting to see all these Solana coins launch. And I would just caution everybody, don't FOMO into those things. I mean, I look at those as like, use Vegas money, because just as fast as they go up, they can go down.
That is wonderful advice and a really good analogy. Know that this is money that could be a big gamble no matter what you're doing. The last market I wanted to have you talk about a little bit is the Dogecoin. Now that we have Elon Musk getting into at the administration a little bit, what's happening with that market?
I think Doge will have a big future. It's got different tokenomics than a lot of other type of coins, but it does have that huge base with Elon Musk and the new Doge, that's the Department of Government Efficiency. Just so funny how that kind of happened to the same name. I think that you're going to find that over time, that Doge will probably be one of the few that continues onward and up. Would I hodl meme coins for the future? I don't hodl meme coins. Bitcoin's my only one that I would ever consider hodling, but that's my trading strategy.
Yeah, Elon Musk really does have a huge following, especially among investors. And that's why we have a new premium report called Elon Musk's Next Move on MarketBeat.com. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description of this video to get that free report on Elon Musk's next move on MarketBeat.com. Some really great advice here, Joel. Thank you so much for sharing this with our investors. The last thing I'd love to have you talk about, if we have some of our personal finance investors or retail investors who are buying their own stocks and haven't gotten into the crypto market yet, what would you say about adding cryptocurrency into your portfolio for investing?
I think that it can be a solid strategy if you're a long-term investor to stick with Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the top altcoins. And now remember, we're at tops here. We're at tops here. So if you start buying now, just remember you're going to be, it'll be the future that you're going to be looking for. But there will come a day when you say, wow, $105,000 for Bitcoin. I wish it would get to that price again.
Well, thank you again, Joel, for your time today. Really appreciate you sharing some of your expertise with our investors. We have a link to Joel's website, the Crypto Code. If you'd like to check out more of his information and his videos, check out the link in the description of this video. Joel, thank you again for your time today.
Thanks for having me here.
And thank you so much for watching today. As always, happy investing.